दीवानगी से मुझे खुद भी खौफ आता है। अब तुम बच के रहना, बेखुदी में कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ मैं।
Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. Today we are here with a very talented and versatile man who has an eye-catching personality with amazing acting skills. Yes, he is none other than Syed Jibran, who started his career with PTV and proved himself as best of an actor. So sir, we have prepared some questions for you. If you don't mind, could you start?
Please go ahead.
So, have you ever come across with a failure? How did you face it?
Well, I keep going. The only way to overcome a failure in my eyes is that you don't stop. You keep trying and until you succeed. And I believe that if you try wholeheartedly, there is no way that you don't succeed. So that's how I overcome failure.
I admire. Well, what is the most intense change that came in your personality after acquiring this profession?
The change which came in my personality is that now I'm able to see a lot of perspectives. Before I became an actor, I was just being myself. But after becoming an actor, and I believe it applies on everyone, not just me, that as an actor, I tend to see a lot of other people as well. Sometimes I'm playing a brother, a father, a boyfriend, sometimes a doctor, a lawyer. So you get to see a lot of perspectives, and I get to relate to them a lot. So that is one change which came in me after I became an actor.
Great. Actually, what the other things that you have learned in this profession rather than acting? Other hard lessons, something?
Yes. The most important lesson I learned in this field is that there is no easy way to success. That is one lesson I learned, that you have to put in your 100% to achieve what you want. So hard work, struggle, determination, these are the things which I learned from this field.
Yes. Great.
What was your experience about your first shoot?
My first shoot was it was very funny. I was nervous and I was very scared, but I'm very thankful to my producers and directors back then. They made me very comfortable. My first co-star, Miss Nargis Rashid, a very senior actress. The first time I was supposed to say my dialogues, I forgot them, but that's how most of us start. So like every other newcomer, I was nervous, scared, but I believe that that helped me a lot, because one is supposed to go through all these emotions when you start something new, so that you know what you've been through. So that's how I started.
Any accomplishment that you have achieved and you are proud of it?
I haven't accomplished yet what I want to say that I have accomplished. For me, there is a lot to be done yet, and there's a long way to go. So yes, I'm satisfied with the way things are shaping up now for me. Some very exciting prospects are coming ahead for me, so I'm very excited for them. But still, I haven't accomplished as I would want to say that yes, I have accomplished everything.
Who is that person who dug out this great skill from you?
I believe initially when I started my career, there was this one person, a very senior producer and director from Pakistan television, Mr. Tariq Miraj. He was the one who spotted the potential in me, and he was the one who actually gave me that confidence and that break so that I can be comfortable about myself and my acting skills. So he was the one who, in true senses, pointed out at my ability to act, I'd say.
How would you describe yourself? Who are you in your own eyes?
Who am I in my own eyes? I'm an ordinary guy who wakes up every day, goes to work, goes through the entire day, works hard to make a good living for his family so that he can live a respectable life. That's who I am.
Okay. How old were you when you had your first paying?
I was 21, and actually that was the first paycheck I got from my first play. So that makes me 21 years.
What is your biggest dream as an actor?
Actors dream a lot, I must tell you, and that's our profession, because we sell dreams. So for that we dream ourselves as well. And when it comes to dreaming, there is no limit. So as an actor, I dream of a lot of things. It's very hard to put it in words. I dream of doing things which no one has ever done. As an actor, I dream of refining my skills to an extent where I can teach a lot of people, and they would look up to me as an icon. And as an actor, I dream to be a symbol. As an actor, I dream to be, the best.
Okay, as an actor, how you see the future of Pakistan film industry and drama industry?
Amazing. For the last 5 years, the way it has kick-started, I see a very bright future, and I'm a part of it actually. I'm a very integral part of reviving that industry, which was deteriorated for quite some time. So it is back on track, and in the future, I see a very, very prosperous and big industry for films in particular, because television already is a big industry, so it only needs improvement. It doesn't need any standing. The film industry is in its beginning stage of revitalization, and it is going to get there very soon, inshallah.
Who is your biggest inspiration to be in this field?
Every good actor is my inspiration. Whenever I see an actor performing good, he is my inspiration. I'm not inspired by any actor in particular, but I'm inspired by good work. So there are a lot of actors who have done lots of good work at different times, and that is my inspiration.
Can you tell me about a time when you almost gave up, and how did you put yourself out of that?
Yes, in every person's life there are times when you just are a little hopeless, and you see that your career is not going anywhere. That has happened to me. Many years ago, there was a time when I was not satisfied with the kind of work I was getting, or the kind of reaction I wanted to get from people. So I was a little off the track, I'd say. I was never hopeless, because that is one thing in me, that I never lose hope. And that is exactly what I did. When that happened, I never lost my hope, and I just kept going on and on, because I believed that good things are going to happen to me, and they ultimately did. So in that time, I was a little off the track, and what I did was, the answer to your question is that I just kept believing in myself, and I just kept doing what I knew actually, that I do good, and that is refine myself, keep refining yourself, and that is how I kind of got back on track.
Any character that you seem so challenging, and once you think, no, it is very difficult for me, and what was that character?
Many characters, but I believe that if any of you has followed my work, so those characters which you admire the most were the characters which I was afraid to do the most, because until and unless you don't go for something out of your comfort zone, you will never leave a mark on people. For as long as you are in your comfort zone, you will just do what you are good at, and people are going to just be predicting that, okay, yeah, he's doing that. But once you step out of your comfort zone, that is when you're going to surprise the people, and that is the time when you might do those characters which leave a mark. So many times, from all the negative characters I've done to the good ones, the ones that stayed with the audience and the viewers were the ones which were actually difficult for me to conceptualize.
Okay. What conflict you faced on your path to your success, and who's the one who motivated you?
Conflicts. I never received a conflict from a human being or a fellow actor. I think I'm lucky that I am surrounded by friends, so I don't make much enemies. So I just concentrate on my work. I go to the set, I work, and I come back home. So for as far as the conflict is concerned, I don't think that I have ever faced any conflict. As far as the motivation is concerned, I've told you before that whenever I see a fellow actor, a senior, or even a junior perform good, that motivates me. That there is something which this person has done and that has taken my notice. So that is my motivation to see that how he has done that. Because if it has got my attention, then definitely that person has done something.
Do you have any advice for the one who wanting to start acting or modeling?
Yes. The first advice is don't act, because acting is being yourself and being the character you play. So I'd say don't act. Just understand what you want to play or what you are asked to play, and try to be that character. Don't try to act, because whenever you act, it shows.
Exactly.
This was the first lesson which was given to me by a very senior actor in the beginning of my career, that don't try to act, just try to play that character. So that is my first advice to all the aspiring actors.
What message would you like to give to the youth of Pakistan?
I would like to give them a message which is not related to acting or media, but a message that spread love, because that is one thing which we take for granted in our lives. We don't love enough, that is why we don't get enough love. So my message to them is that spread love everywhere, and love is not just for your girlfriends. Love is for everyone. Love is for your family, for your friends, for your fellow human beings. So spread as much love as you can get, and believe me, you will get as much love in return as well.
Thank you, sir, for your time from your busy schedule. It's been a great experience to know such thing about you. Viewers, don't forget to like and subscribe our page, channel Success Junction.
Ku ingin